Hello and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about our first technique for interpolation called nearest neighbor sampling. And what interpolation does is it takes these point data, which are SWI measurements that we made in the field, and it turns it into a spatially complete data set that can cover the entire extent of this basin, which is outlined in pink. This basin is in the Park range of Colorado, and Steamboat and the ski resort are right there. This basin is just sort of a combination of a couple Huck 8 basins I put together. But we want to know what the SWI is everywhere. And so to do nearest neighbor sampling with tools in GIS is a little roundabout. So we're going to start with making Voronoi polygons. So if you search Voronoi, input your data set that you created with all the SWI from the last video, and make your buffer arbitrarily large so that it encompasses the entire basin. Otherwise, it will just do the extent around the points. You can go ahead and run that, and you're going to get something that's a little goofy looking. So what the Voronoi polygons are showing is that each of these polygons contains an individual sampling spot, and it contains all of the pixels on the landscape that are closest to that individual sampling location. The next thing to do would be to rasterize this. So this is a vector at the moment. So using rasterize vector to raster, go ahead and put in your Voronoi polygons. In the field to burn in, use SWI. And then your output raster units, you're going to want to use the georeference units, which recall we are in a UTM, Universal Transmercator coordinate system. So this is meters. So we're going to do 50 meters, which will match the resolution of the rest of the data sets you're using. This is optional, but you can make it roughly the size of the basin to start. So I'm going to select Park Range Study Area, and that's all you need to do, and go ahead and run it. We will turn off these things, but what you can see is we have now created a collection of the Voronoi diagram polygons that have a SWI value assigned with them. So if you use the Identify Features tool up here, we can see that that particular area has 68 centimeters of SWI. The last thing to do would be to clip this to our basin size. So I'm going to use clip raster by mask layer, add in your raster layer, and then your basin, which is that Park Range Study Area. That's all you need to do. Go ahead and run it. And we can turn off the background, and you get a nice basin-wide, spatially complete data set. I will note that it's not very accurate because we have pretty poor distribution of our data sets, and it's very clustered. So we can probably do better, but this is one way to interpolate.